In the snow so cold and white, a baby crow shivers in the night, with a tiny beak and tiny claws, dreaming of DoorDash and Santa Claus. Stag does not hear crow's alarm, and Beardo will not share his charm. All Crow wants for Christmas now is a hot dog with mayo, wow! And a moist towelette to go make this crow's Christmas glow. Perched upon a frosty seat, wishing for his takeout treat. No need for fancy bows or blings, just simple delights and tasseled wings. Says crow's pains forsaken Phil, says the hot dog's taken. All Crow wants for Christmas now is a hot dog with mayo, wow! And a moist towelette to go make this bird's Christmas glow. Snowflakes dance while baby crow feeds, hearts and hot dogs are all he needs. Tiny feet so cold in this snow, hoping for a treat to make him glow. Joe will help, of course, but only for awards. Sarah would help without a doubt, but her coffee has run out. All he wants for Christmas now is a hot dog with mayo, wow! And a moist towelette to go make this bird's Christmas glow. Wisdom says he'll have a go, but co-pilot says it does not know. Caw-caw! Hot dogs taken.
Hot dogs taken.
Hot dogs taken.
Hey, co-pilot, where'd the hot dogs?
Where'd the hot? Yeah, actually, I managed to get. I did that illustration today on Copilot. It just seemed to suddenly start improving again. So awesome! Right, the other thing I've done. I want to know if this ends up being too loud because I did make some music today as well. I've been very productive.
Ooh.
Where's my banner? I'm supposed to have a banner. There we go. So if this music gets too loud, I want to know about it because it's kind of loud and soft in places. So let's take it.
Oh, Justin in the house. Dots. Gina. And Mike.
So we've got new music.
Hello,
right, so I can crow the chat now because I think Philip said hello to everybody.
Caroline.
So Cynthia, Caroline, Jackson, hello to all. I did see Cynthia. Where did I see it? I think Cynthia's going to be doing some videos making food, so we're all going to be heading over there to watch that and then being hungry for the rest of the day. Who else is here? Wisdom is still asleep. Shh,
Right.
everybody.
He's hiding under the blanket, probably cold.
Probably. It'll be cold if it's outside. Mike. Oh. Hang on. Where's Christy? I've lost
Right there.
Christy. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, she's there.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
That never gets old. Debbie,
It never does. The lovely Cassie's in the house.
Bring some hot
We
chocolate.
were just talking about Ron. We were just talking about Ron. He's uploading another video. So Philip can spend another 2 weeks on pizza.
I just spent last 2 weeks on pizza.
Justin in the house.
I need Domino's as a sponsor.
You do. You do.
I mean, they give me this cool coupon sheet. Like, it's a free pizza for a year. You get one free large, up to 5 toppings. Get a free pizza a month.
So you get up to 5 toppings. Can you have 5 pizzas on top of it?
I'm gonna get one of those free.
Don't say you can't.
Says one free large pizza up to 5 toppings. And it goes. It's from August 2024 all the way through July 2025. Half of them are expired, but I'll take it.
Ooh, it's taken. Is
Man,
Copilot making images again? Yeah, it is. You've got to kind of navigate it, but if you can start in Copilot and then you can go into Designer to make it better. So the illustration for that crow video at the beginning I did in Copilot this morning. Crow's hungry, Justin.
Imagine 30 of these free pizza for a year sheets. I could have like a pizza a day.
Yeah, send them over to you. Oh no, you're thinking about yourself. Yeah, okay. Love you, Crows, says Caroline. I'm assuming everybody in the chat knows, but Crow's poorly. He's had an op. So he's doing all right, but he'll be in hospital for the next few days. So I'm hoping somebody can smuggle some food in. Otherwise, he's on hospital food for the duration.
Oh, jeez.
Debbie L's in the house. Hello, sweetie.
Denise send Mr. Weeze a link.
Can you do it? Because I've closed down.
Gotcha.
Messenger.
And link's taken.
Acting in the video department. Yeah.
It's sent, so it's there.
Justin said now. Hang on. I'm going to try and do the first one Monday and get it posted by Wednesday. Cynthia, let us know when you've done it, because we'll head on over and we'll promote it out for you. After I like to pretend Sarah and Philip are actual Muppets. Funny you should mention that. It has been said. I have been called a Muppet.
I've never been called one, but that's not our normal terminology.
No, it is in ours, and I call people a Muppet as well. So.
But look, we are Muppets.
I'm trying to escape Bert. Bert was really angry this morning. Whichever Muppet decided to call a major storm Bert, that's a Muppet.
Was it yesterday? I was like, well, where's Ernie? That's going to be the next one coming up.
It was awful here. I think we've got off lightly though compared to the rest of the country. I think further south we haven't got much snow. It was rain and wind this morning, but you can keep it in the south. You're welcome to it. Changing pudding party to pizza party.
You can have both.
Yeah. Gotta have pudding.
We could call it the 3P. Pizza pudding party.
Hey, Juniper. Crow plus chat. Yeah, actually, yeah, you'll be enjoying the Jello. What's up with Crow? Crow's not very well. He's had a little up. He's in hospital for a few days. So he's resting up, which is why you're not seeing him around much. I just did a little get well.
Jolie.
There is a community post on his YouTube channel. Does DoorDash deliver to hospital? It probably does, but whether it's up to the ward, I would imagine would be another thing.
Generally, if you're not like on a strict diet for like medications or something, or like a sickness, and more than likely they won't care.
Let's hope not. Crow will waste away to nothing. I think he'll be good for a few days. You'll feel like he is, though. He gets a hot dog snuck in. Need to send Crow a care packet. Oh, yeah. You'd love that. Bert is terrorising my street, knocking bins over right now. The winds have died down here. Ernie will be coming next year. It's okay. Awesome. Just see who's. Oh, I like it when everybody says hello to each other. I can crow the chat. Jolene, hello. Voice crack. Hey, Barrett. Hey, Ernie. Crow probably is. Mike. Crow probably is. Sponge baths. City hospital's not all bad. It does say that somebody has to pick up from reception. There you go. Get better soon, Crow. Yeah. Let's see, he's put a community post up, so. Basement's take. Oh, hey, Biz. He has to tell me in chat that he's there. Hey, Wiz.
Basement's taken. It's more like the basket of lotion is taken. Basket's taken.
Oh, the lotion, the basket's empty. Little note there that says Diddy's been here.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Moisture clause.
Moisture Krampus.
I'm losing comments. It's when they send in the big burly male nurse to bath you.
Like, okay, roll over.
Mr. is on deck.
Those are the types that their hands are never cold when they touch you, too.
So you're speaking from experience.
No, I'm just making things up, but it sounds good.
Got big old sausage hands that are probably rough like sandpaper.
Good back scratches.
I haven't been in hospital since I was 12, so I wouldn't know. Jackson hates with cold nurse hands. Hate cold hands, full stop. Let's get the pictures up.
Did you find your camera finally?
Yeah, do you know what it was? It was behind me. The whole time. But because I can't do the Exorcist 360 head twist, I haven't seen it.
Nice.
That works. Oh, which one works?
That one.
There we go.
That will do.
Oh, that's weird. Why is it a circle?
Because we're all circles today.
Because we want to research as being circles. We can identify circles if we want to.
Yeah.
I think that's new. I haven't noticed you could do that.
I had seen that somewhere. I just had never set it up that way.
Thank you, Mike. You are a treasure. Thank you. Raven. I didn't click on that, but Raven's in the house.
Hello, Raven.
Chat's jumping on me. Chat's jumping. Hey, Raven. Who's possessed by Matt Demon now? I'll see the X is full of the video. Maybe I knew it's the anniversary of it yesterday, but yeah, that is that JFK footage is quite graphic. Maybe it's different when it's historic, you know? I don't know. I don't know.
Depends on how close up and everything they allow to see or whatever. Who knows?
So, we ready to go visit Crown Hospital? Yeah, take food in. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. I don't know. Jolene says, Crow insisting with the rectal temperature measuring on a daily basis.
We're here to take your temperature.
Better.
Looks like one of those big old fucking turkey turkey thermometers.
Maybe we should give Justin a heads up that he will be on the calendar and we have plans.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
No, we were talking about it, though. We were talking about it.
It's going to be a digital calendar.
I will make it available for download, so if people want to sort of download and, you know, have it as a proper one, they can. Just Jane, hello. Hello there. I'm going to start drawing in a minute. Hey, Steph.
The man, the myth, the moisture.
Yeah, I've got that hidden just in case it comes in. I've been banned from going to hospitals to visit after passing out last time. Yeah, you were supposed to be the visitor, Datsun, not the patient. It's not how it works. Can't be trusted anywhere. No, that gives me opportunity.
Most places, like, oh, a free customer.
Oh, damn it. We'll have to rethink, Phil. No, of course we haven't.
It's going to be handcrafted by the gods. But there may or may not be a bearskin rug, a robe, a banana hammock, and a fireplace. May or may not.
It's for the community, Justin. No, nothing salacious-ish.
I mean, that could make him Mr. February.
Oh yes, it was Caroline's birthday yesterday. I did send happy birthday to the Facebook. Phil, the staff didn't think that it was more like oh poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But afterwards,
extra
like,
work. Didn't have you booked in. Put your phone down. I was looking for a picture. Looking for a picture. What am I on? Okay, I'll do the Slipknot mask first. Woohoo! Oh, I need a paintbrush. Where's my paintbrush? Oh,
Right there.
said that like I can see it. Duh, Sarah.
Duh.
There it is.
That's the right one. Hopefully. Yeah, happy birthday to Caroline for yesterday.
Happy birthday to you.
Do you?
Happy birthday to you.
You.
Happy birthday,
Birthday,
Caroline.
dear Caroline.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday to
you.
There you go, Caroline. Don't you feel special?
It's better than sweet Caroline.
do,
Ba,
do,
ba,
do.
ba. You're a
Not
little
quite
off
like
key
that.
today, Wiz.
Yeah, I just can't hear it yet. It's kind of
What?
I have
Exactly.
sunlight.
Can't hit.
Can't hear it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get that clip, Caroline.
You better cherish that treasure.
What treasure?
The little morsel of music.
Uh,
Ba ba ba, good times never felt so good. Oh yeah, that's the song. Ba ba ba. I know these things. I'm cool. Ish. Foolish.
I wonder how much money Mariah Carey makes every time Christmas rolls around.
Well, I bet she has a very happy Christmas every year. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Justin, you love it. Just admit you said so in Beardo's. Did he? Did he? Because I had to leave Beardo's live early yesterday. Justin protesting too much. Insert Jason for his gift when he kicks the boombox for Mariah Carey. Yeah. See, you need to hear one note of that. My Mariah track, and I turn it up. I don't even listen to the radio. That's the best way of doing it. Don't listen to the radio at all. The only time you like to hear it is if you go shopping.
I don't even like going into Walmart, so.
Well, no, I'm pretty safe, especially where I live. Not a lot of danger here. And I have my earbuds if somebody dared to start playing it.
The only time I listen to the radio is when I have to go to work and whatever's playing on the rock station.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, David. People listen to the radio.
I don't listen to the radio.
No.
I take my tablet and I listen to my own songs.
I occasionally listen to digital radio when I have my car, but only if I couldn't be bothered to plug in the phone. Thank you, Debbie L. I keep Spotify on. Yeah, I actually play all my music through YouTube. It's actually why I pay premium. You can find just about anything.
Yeah, my
Debbie's
car
dog
doesn't
listens to the radio
have
on Alexa. Spotify. I don't have Spotify actually. Yeah, that's the only time I listen to radio. I listen to, but it's digital radio, so at least you can choose your genre. Absolute rock or something. What's the radio? Oh, you young thing, you.
Spirit box.
I don't know you're lying. Yeah. Well, how we talk to ghosts.
If you turn the dial real fast, it's a spirit box.
I'm eating birthday chocolates with my coffee. Oh, awesome.
Ooh.
Awesome. Spotify raised their family plan prices. So I just use YouTube. The YouTube. Cassie, I tried Amazon Music for a while for the telly, and the selection is crap. So unless there's if it's free, if you're not paying for it, yeah. But I found it really limited what they have on there. So it's all right if you just want to throw something on because you haven't got any other. But I wouldn't recommend. Sarah still only refers to it as the wireless. Okay, I think we'll redesign that the calendar month of Justin's now. I do remember it being called the wireless, though. I am old enough for that.
So we're gonna have Biddle for Easter.
I did write.
be the
I've got it
Jesus.
written down somewhere. I've got some months sorted. Seg will be some. I was Seggy's. Seg was somewhere in the spring, so we can tiptoe through tulips.
The Easter Biddle.
Yeah.
I think at the moment Kenny's on January. I mean, they're not set in stone.
Dressed like a bunny, call him the Easter Biddle.
Well,
but if he's a Jesus Biddle.
he's well, Kenny's Christmas song is written, and he's the Grinch. So people still use it. I've never really used Alexa.
Never had one. Never going to use one.
Well, the only time I ever used it was by accident. It's actually, well, I don't know if it's Alexa or if it's something else. It's on my Fire tablet, and I was talking to a friend on the phone about headaches, and suddenly my tablet started speaking to me as to what to do when you had a headache. Didn't even realise it was on. I still have a fob watch that I use. It's my TikTok. Oh, that's with the dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Home Mini. You know,
The talkies.
just brave, very brave.
I've never heard of that one.
The talkies. Well, that's the 1930s. I'm not that fucking old. I do still call it the pictures, though. I have a habit of calling the cinema. I'm going to the pictures. I've never stopped using that phrase.
Way down yonder.
Yeah. Sarah, I was serious. What are you serious about? Oh, right, okay. Okie, sorry. It's because everybody's having a go at me. Oh, Justin is, and everybody's piling on.
Usually it's me going at you.
I know. He's got a day off. He's on holiday. He's got plenty of time to have a go at me. Never heard of the talkies. I think that was only probably the 1930s when they stopped making, when it went from silent movies to talkies. They called them the talkies. But I wasn't around then. Contrary to popular opinion, I was not around in the 30s.
I'll say during that time when it just they did all the news and stuff. Did a lot of the local
Like the film, like the reels. Happy.
Charlie Chaplin film.
Yeah.
No stuff, not walkie talkies.
The living pictures, man.
Oh, wow.
You go, Mr. Slipknot.
They should just do a whole Slipknot poster and be good with it.
Well, the circle that you can only just see here next to his head is actually going to be the Death Star. So he's going to have a Star Wars element in it.
Why don't you make a skull the Death Star?
Does he have a Death Star?
Because I've got the Death Star next to all that. Could have drawn him as Darth Vader, I suppose.
I knew it.
Actually, Datsun, I do have a pocket watch. I do have a pocket watch, so it's an Alice in Wonderland one.
Be all dapper with a pocket watch.
I don't use it.
Let me check the time, good sir.
Wow, you sound just like me. The term for the UK for newfangled talking pictures from the late 1920s on was talking pictures got talked to the talkie. Justin's Googled that. Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin. I like Buster Keaton, actually. Exactly, Debbie. Thank you. Any film can be silent if you mute.
Probably got those that you're live, Sarah.
Film can be silent.
They didn't have the mute button back in the 20s.
Google is my friend. Google's the friend for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Could mute people, I would need endless batteries. Me too. The whole bloody town when I go out. Something like that, but it's a USA made one, so your accent will do fine.
Rechargeable earbuds are good for muting people too, as long as you got nice loud.
Actually, my dad used to mend old antique clocks, and the best ones, the nicest ones, yours used to mend with the American ones. Vampire. Oh no. So just remember when you paid a six. Just wait till you're next fucking live, Justin. I'm coming in there and I'm going hard and tough. For the movies, you can stay in there all day if you wanted. No, I do not. I don't even remember old money. I was alive when they changed it, but I don't remember it. I was too young.
That's not even a time. What's the time in the U.S.? I don't remember when.
Were you trading shells and beads, Sarah, before they changed currency?
I'm being bullied. I'm being trolled by the chat on the panel. Google is no one's friend. It's fair. Yeah, you Google anything, I always double check it. I think she does protest too much. No, it's all right. I'm not worried. Calendar page is going to get very interesting.
Raven says, "I am the panel."
I am the panel. I am the panel.
Are we talking like the '90s, like wood panels in the house?
I was thinking on the cars. Panel van.
Damn near the same stuff.
Why would you stay all day at a movie? Some people do. I mean, I've never done it, but I know people who've gone to the gone to the movies when they've been doing, like, you know, all 3 Star Wars movies or all the Lord of the Rings or whatever. They'll go and watch the full lot. I couldn't sit there for that long. I actually don't like going to the pictures very much unless it's something I really need to see. I'd rather sit at home. Raymond says to make out and stuff. So okay, people didn't have TV. That is actually true. Yeah, back a lot of wouldn't have had TVs, so that would be the way to watch a film as many times as you liked. Yeah.
Just go from one film to the next without having to pay.
Go the old Sandman panel van. Oh, I did that slip drop last quick. Woohoo! Pour coffee. And then I'll start the cyclist. Debbie says, I hate the cinema now. Everyone on their phones gets annoyed. To be honest, on the rare occasion we go, the one in Sunderland has, you can pay, and it's not that much extra. You can pay for a booth that's behind glass, so you're not in with the oi polloi.
Ooh.
So I think there's 10 seats, and they're like large armchairs type seats. You can control the volume. You can have your food and drink brought to you. And you just have to make sure there's enough of you going so that, you know, no strangers enter the equation. It's great. That's why I'd rather watch at home. Phone, crinkly wrappers, all sorts of things. A few cinemas still have intermissions to live stream halfway through. I remember that happening. I will confess to remembering the intermission and the lady with the ice cream going down to the bottom of the next to the screen, and you had to go down and buy your ice cream.
Let's go to the drive-in. Got a bigger screen.
Yeah.
See, hang on, I can't click.
And they swing sets and merry-go-rounds.
So what?
Movies like
Right.
The Avengers were awesome to see in the cinema. If it's something I want to see on a big screen, or if it's something I really don't want spoilers for, it's like actually the last one I went to see was Guardians of the Galaxy, because I did not want any spoilers for that. The one that came out this year. But otherwise, I just wait.
All the drive-ins always had a playground right next to the snack bar place.
So at place I go, they have a arcade.
Ooh.
Ooh, an actual arcade.
Yeah, you can get hot dogs now, but they didn't sell hot dogs then. It was literally just ice cream and drink. Just cry in the chat. I've never been to a drive-in ever. They're rare here because weather.
Yeah, I'd imagine watching a movie in the rain of the theater.
Yeah, I'd love to go to a drive-in. I think they have done it here at the castle once, but I can't remember what it was for. But yeah, I think they're rare here. Very rare. That's and Micah talking about panel vans. Should I ask?
Bow chicka bow wow.
I'm asking. Right. I need you to see them.
Yeah, the drive-in where I live at, they on some weekends they'll do like old marathons, or they'll have like a horror movies till dawn or whatever, and they'll just play nonstop like old movies. They'll do like they'll do that like once a month.
Actually, Debbie, I think that's what they did here at the castle. I think it was an open cinema with seating rather than an actual drive-in. So we get some ink on here so I can get the paintbrush out.
Hello, Carla.
Paula.
Hey,
Carla.
Carla. I have to apologise to Carla because I'm way behind on messages this week for stuff happening. I haven't forgotten you, sweetie. In fact, I might do a live stream with an art stream with once I've gone through what Carla's asked for.
So is that a second mask, or is that Sag in the back screaming?
Sag on the back screen. No, it's the cyclist who did him. And that was a video he did near where I live. Actually, I've lost me. It's when he had the phantom cyclist. Going through New Biggin.
It's the Phantom Menace.
Movies in a cave.
I was tempted to do one of those screenings that they do in a cave, stuff like that. But did they do screenings in a cave?
Flintstones and the
Land Before Time.
No, it's just an ink pen with water. I actually want to get some charcoal. I just haven't got around to it yet.
With some water.
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 War.
God, going to count on me today, guys. My accent, my age. Victimised. Victimised. Bullied left, right, and centre. I'm trying to work out what that is, actually. I'm wondering if it's me. I wonder if it's the camera. That's static.
I don't hear it.
I hear it. Mute your mic real quick, Wiz. Yep, it's Wiz.
It's Wiz. Of course it's Wiz. Peak District. Well, they would have the caverns to do it in the Peak District. Wanata Lake. Don't think they do it at the lakes. Well, they might, I suppose. Depends on the lake. They tend to be quite precious, the Lake District. No, what? No one says what. Thank you, Debbie. No one says what.
What? No one says Tuesday. They say Tuesday with a CH. Tuesday.
If no one said what, nobody would have known that somebody had said what.
Oh.
So somebody said what.
But that's Bruce Lee's favorite drink. Water.
Nobody said jam either, and growing sis.
But Beardo says Jom.
Yeah, Beardo says John.
Jom. No such thing as Jom.
I bet Arnold Schwarzenegger says Jom too.
He's not English.
He's American English.
He's Austrian. I want to be in a creepy forest watching Blair Witch Project on the big screen. Do you know, I think I've probably confessed to this already, one of the films that scares the bejesus out of me the most is Blair Witch Project. The thought of actually watching it in a forest would be awesome. Actually, I agree with that. That would be awesome. I think they do that, Justin. I'm sure they've done that. I don't know if they do the whole trilogy. But a bit like in this country, you get the War of the Worlds tours, etc. I think they do sometimes do the Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings soundtrack's amazing. That is something I would have to watch all 3 movies in one go, and they would have to be the extended edition as well for me.
I have never seen a movie with a live orchestra before. That would be cool.
I haven't, but War of the Worlds tours every few years in this country. Different people narrating it, and I think they do the whole thing. The Jeff Lynne. Is it Jeff Lynne? No, that doesn't sound right. The musical. But I think they've done it with Lord of the Rings as well, and I think they occasionally do it with Star Wars. Probably Harry bloody Potter as well.
Harry Potter.
Crow says what? So, Crow says jam as well, so consider the sauce. Jam. I think somebody says something, right?
Crow says water.
As it travels across the Atlantic, the words get jumbled and the sound waves get played around with. So by the time it hits Crow's ears, it's a completely different sound.
Crow says water. Instead of with an A, it's with an O.
Yeah, but he says what when I'm around. You have the what, Sarah? No. I'm doing Mythos's badge. Don't know if you heard me earlier. I've been stupid busy and disrupted this week, so I am going to. I'll probably do some of yours on the art stream actually. Only Crow says what. No, Phil says what as well, and they encourage each other.
There's a lot of people
with the hot chocolate as well.
A hot chocolate.
Harry Water?
Harry Potter.
Harry Water.
Harry Water? You.
Harry, not Harry.
Okay, I swear you said Harry. I'm like, what?
You just wanted it to be Harry, that's all.
Whoa.
It's not pronounced what it's pronounced whoa. What?
What a bottle.
Justin's a lot further south than me, then you know I'm not even going to comment. Blair Witch scared the bejesus out of me. I don't think it's the best horror movie ever or anything, but I really could not handle it.
I didn't even get scared at that movie. I was just frustrated because of the freaking camera work on it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Steady the freaking camera, damn it.
Well, the camera work didn't bother me, and I get motion sickness, so they'd done it right. I had a bit more problem with Cloverfield for that. But it actually wasn't the visuals, it was the sound. The bits I could cope with the least were when the screen went black. I couldn't handle the sounds in that movie. It's a really good example of how important sound is in horror movies.
Yeah.
The other movie I struggle with, and I think it's still on Shudder, and I keep meaning to watch it, or it's on Amazon, is The Changeling, which scared the bejesus out of me when I was a lot younger, and I want to watch it again, but there's part of me that's too frightened to watch it. How do you pronounce The Witcher? Witcher. That's how you spell it.
Witcher.
Witcher.
Witcher water. Witcher water.
Well,
I've heard so many people say Blair Witch isn't scary and blah. Yeah, I've heard people. I think it's one or the other. People either say what I do and they're terrified of it, or it just doesn't bother them. Bloody Harry Potter, yeah. Little git. Crow equals. That's the exact accent that Crow thinks we all talk in. So I think I'm posh. So don't talk like Dick Van Dyke. Who's American? Yeah, go figure.
We learned from Dick Van Dyke.
Wait, you mean everybody in the UK isn't posh?
No, most people in the UK aren't posh. To be honest with you, a really, really posh accent is as alien to us as it is to you guys.
Hmm.
And even where I live, where there are posh people, because the Duke lives up the road.
Oh, the Duke.
Duke, bro.
Don't get me started on people who think that because they've got a posh accent, they can get away with shit. I'm a mere peasant. Yeah, Carla, I'll go through your messages properly, and I'll do it as an art stream, because I'll get the Mythos one done today. Probably not on the live stream, but I'll get it finished. And I'll have a look, because I'll be doing an actual art stream rather than this being my main live stream. Before Wednesday, I don't know what day, because I need to work that out with Phil, because I think Phil wants to go live on Monday. So it'll either be tomorrow or Tuesday, probably. Probably. Paranormal Walks, hello there. How are we doing?
Hello.
I have coffee, Carla, but I have shit coffee because it was so bad this morning I couldn't go out and get the proper coffee. So it's disgusting, but I do have coffee. I'm not going outside today.
You just need to buy a big old 10-pound bag of coffee. That way you have it ready to brew.
Learn how not to pronounce water by Fantastic. Water, it's water, not water. Actually, up here sometimes they say witter. I will confess to that. If it's a really thick accent up here, they'll say witter.
Witter is witter?
Witter is
as in W-I-T-T-E-R, witter.
Witter.
You got some witter? I don't.
Witter is coming.
How
wet is witter?
It's witter outside.
I was in the cinema. Yeah, I didn't see it in the cinema. I don't think I've ever watched a horror movie in the cinema.
That might be the difference too, because I saw it in the movies too.
I could not cope with. The closest I've ever got to a horror movie in the cinema was a long time ago when it first came out, and that was Jaws, which I don't really classify as a horror movie anyway. But a proper horror movie, I've never been to the cinema for a proper horror movie. I'm not that daft. I'm not going to make that much of a tit of myself.
Carla bought you a coffee.
I know, I'm just scrolling down. Hello, Hair Force. How are we doing? Not quite wait my coffee to finish brewing. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, Mike. The George C. Scott one. I haven't seen it for years. I just remember being terrified of it when I did see it, and I do want to see it again to see if I still find it as frightening. It's possible I don't. It's also possible I do. My friend kept saying it's fake, like Dirt's a fucking movie. Yeah. We went to see back in the 90s, we went to see Independence Day in the cinema, which was awesome on the big screen, by the way. And somebody behind us complained it was unrealistic. It's like, yeah, duh, it's unrealistic. Duh.
You're watching a fictional show.
Will
How do
Smith
you know
by
it-
Alien. Yeah, it's a documentary.
Like, how do you
Um,
know it's unrealistic? Have you seen real aliens fighting other people before?
Exactly. You'll have the last laugh when you don't. When
It's
it
all
happens.
fake.
Huh.
It's fake.
I'm not.
It's fake.
I'm
No,
not positive
not
how I sound it. Yeah, I get told that, but it's because I don't have an accent. Sorry, I'm trying to get down to the chat. There is actually a study. I like confusing everybody, Caroline. That if you really like horror movies, it actually makes you a lot more stable because you get that side of your psyche out by watching them. Thank you, Carly Rose, sweetheart. Get some real coffee. Keep me to buy French roast. Keep Mike happy. Keep Mike happy. Thank you for that. What is shit coffee as opposed to good coffee? Actually, no, it is coffee I bought, but I've had it for a while. That's more why it's shit coffee. It's actually very good coffee when you buy it fresh. It's Lindisfarne coffee. But it's not my usual coffee, and it's not strong enough. I would have to put the whole bag in for it to be strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not drinking monkey poop coffee for anybody.
Kopi Luwak.
My headphones died. I thought everyone went quiet. Yeah. Yeah, Justin should drink the monkey poop coffee. Yeah, do a taste test, Justin. I've done a taste test. I suffered. I'll just put that back up, actually, if he never saw me do the hot dogs and mayo. You got to be over 18 to watch it, though, because I left Crow, Phil and Wiz on their own while I went to heat the hot dog up.
Yeah. That's just a fallacy.
So when I clipped it and
A fallacy.
put over 18 on the they were talking about the penis museum in Iceland, wherever it is. Graphically told, talking about it.
And how big of a jar you need to put a whale penis in it?
Yeah.
The girth of a basketball.
Thank you for the merch link, sweetie, Steph. Most coffee sold in the UK is shite. It is. It absolutely is. Proper filtered ground coffee is becoming more popular, but freeze-dried crap is cheaper, so more popular. Yeah, that's the problem. It's freeze-dried. You want good coffee, you got to buy it in, really. Order it, delivered. So it's also expensive. Coffee's so expensive, even the instant stuff. Yeah, one of my besties is a psychologist, and she has, because her husband has always been. I knew her husband actually before I knew her, just before, because we all went to uni together. And back in the 90s, he was collecting horror movies that at the time were banned. I mean, the gorier the better for him. And he was horrified when she told him that it actually made him quite stable, that he enjoyed watching that stuff because he likes to think he's different.
I want to know who the first person decided to freaking sift through monkey crap for coffee beans.
I don't think anyone does.
I don't know.
I know there's the civet coffee. What is it called? The Kopi Luwak.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like in cherries, so yeah.
Actually, Phil and I were talking last night, and we started arguing about tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Tartar.
Because I was he said he put it on chicken, and I said, "Well, you put tartar sauce on chicken for? It's got capers in it." It doesn't have capers. Anyhow, it turns out the Americans make tartar sauce differently to we do. It's not a bloody monkey. It's a shitting cat. Is that the technical term for it?
Yeah.
Owns. I'm not drinking coffee born from monkey shit beans, and me either. Coffee that I haven't. Oh, Dutch coffee. Dutch coffee is really nice. So is Italian. The only trouble with Italian coffee is it's so good. It's the only type of coffee that does give me heart palpitations. It doesn't stop me, but I only drink it when I'm in Italy. They find the beans and the animal droppings. It's supposedly expensive. Of course it is.
Yeah, it's like last I remember, I've seen that it was like over like $2,000 like a bag of it.
Like how big of a
Oh
bag?
God, really?
Yeah, like I think it's like like a 1 pound bag. It's like just over $1,000, I think.
Wow.
Okay. If you can buy coffee for $1,000, you're somebody who doesn't have to think about money at all.
Yeah. It's like, oh well, this civet digested the cherry and pooped out the beans.
Why didn't I think? I've just said that. Drink it on the podcast. Taste test. Your turn. Yes. Hair Force. I have. It will. My story with Vietnamese coffee. I have a friend who every time I go over for dinner, she actually buys a different type of coffee in different countries. And Vietnamese coffee is gorgeous, but I am actually unusual in that I literally do drink coffee all day and it does not affect me whatsoever, unless it's Italian. Yeah, and I get it's the only one I get palpitations from. But one time I went over and she had Vietnamese coffee, and I was drinking at dinner. I was drinking Vietnamese coffee and red wine. Now red wine knocks me out. But Vietnamese coffee, it's the only coffee I've ever drunk that had me wired. I was so wired drinking that. If you have to pull an all-nighter for study or whatever, drink Vietnamese coffee. So I spent the whole night, the red wine saying, Sarah, you want to pass out, you want to go to sleep, and the Vietnamese coffee going, no you don't, you're wide awake. You are absolutely right about Vietnamese coffee, but it is delicious. If you can get it.
I think Justin needs a brand idea for his own coffee. Have it a banana nut bread flavor and call it monkey poop. Banana nut bread flavored coffee.
I love monkeys. My favourite plushies when I was a kid were 2 monkeys. I've got a very cute little gorilla. And a gizmo. I used to have a gizmo. I don't know what happened to him. He's somewhere. Do like Christmas Eve movies and lasagna and spiked hot chocolate.
Lasagna.
I had lasagna yesterday. I have lasagna all the time. Lasagna is for life, not just for Christmas.
But
One of my favourites. Banana nut monkey shit coffee, yeah. Costa Rican, do you know something? Kenko here used to do an amazing Costa Rican coffee, an instant one. It was expensive, but it was so good, and I can't get it anymore. I really miss the Costa Rican coffee. The only coffee must be the accent. Hello, Elaine. How are we doing?
Banana nut monkey coffee.
Oh, you forgot the banana hammock. No. Well, that's the bag that the coffee comes in will be in the shape of a banana hammock.
Yeah. got its own little you got its own little hammock. One side sits most.
Call it Winnie the Pooh.
Just been googling monkey coffee. They chew the coffee beans, spit them out, then they get picked up and oh. We'll look forward to the taste test, Justin. Get online, get some ordered. We'll promote it out for you.
Monkey spit coffee.
No, they don't spit them out that end.
Banana hammock coffee. Banana. See, I've said it again. Banana.
Banana.
Sorry to the Brits in the chat. Banana hammock coffee. Monkey spit coffee. You're not selling it to me, Justin. I just want him to taste it. I just want to see the taste test. Half Italian, half French roast. Apparently very hard to find and very expensive. That counts me out then. Oh, bummer. I'm sure we can find an alternative. I'm sure we can find something. I'm getting distracted by chat, guys. Mind this isn't technically an art stream. So.
Oops.
Yeah.
He did what an activity in the most haunted house in Portsmouth. Paranormal Activity to me just looked like a fake investigation. Or is that just me? I've seen it. I've only seen the first one.
Yeah. The second one. There was a third one, wasn't there? Or am I just imagining?
I think there's been more. No, I think there's been more than 2. Just keep making them.
I've seen the first 2. After that, I was like,
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was good,
I kind of liked the first one when it first came out. The thought of using baby powder on the floor was kind of an interesting idea. That it's strange you don't see anybody doing that in investigation.
Oh, they do occasionally. I have seen talc and baby powder used. Not very often. Not very often. Played hide and seek afterwards, hid in the attic above the music room. You hid in the place that you thought nobody would go, that's what you're saying. Sarah Burton, hello. Good to see you.
Hello.
It's Justin being put on a shelf. Justin enough. Is he the elf on the shelf for the community?
Up on the shelf.
Hey Dawn, how are you doing? Hot black coffee is the only way to drink it. Thank you.
Yeah, you got no.
I'm right where with you.
Hi, Don.
Grind your own beans with no monkeys needed. Hang on. Chat's just jumped. No, the only non-black coffee I drink is gingerbread latte. Yes, I have a Ko-Fi coffee donation page. I just haven't linked it through to here yet. The beautiful Noah. Hello, Noah. How are we doing? When are you going live again? Me and Phil miss your lives.
Yeah.
You got that hair. I mean.
Yeah, we gotta sell hair.
Yeah, we're gonna sell that hair so you get you a new camera. With finder's fees.
Yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah. I quite like that occasionally, but I love pretty much anything that's ginger flavoured. I love ginger, so. Bonjour, guys. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah. So all the cool kids hang out.
Mhm.
All the cool kids hang out. Actually, guys, I think I said this in the last live, but my next video will be featuring Noah.
Ooh,
Ooh!
fancy.
I've actually got it planned out, so I just need to put it together now. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Noah, guys, go and show him some love. Can somebody put Noah's link in the chat, please?
Yeah, do that.
Highly recommended. Both videos and his lives. Got lives.
Hey, remember that one time?
We like fun
my
lives.
hair?
Yeah, Raven, you're a cool kid. I was told I was too. You're all cool kids. No, me either, Raven. So this is us saying we're all the cool kids. And anybody likes it or not. Got to go. Everyone needs to do a food shop. Go and get the shit coffee for your taste test. No. It's your turn, Justin. We're gonna hold you to it if it kills us.
Hey, at least it's coffee, not, Vegemite, a hot dog, and nail.
Oh, don't. My stomach turns just thinking about that. Yuck.
Are you working this week, Phil?
Say what?
Are you working this weekend?
Heck no.
Nice.
I started my vacation early, and I called off on Thursday. I'm like, yep. I'm gonna start my week vacation after I just had a 2-week vacation.
I gotta get in all the vacation time that I can before Christmas because I don't want to waste it. Damn it.
Well, I had to use all my vacation or just get paid out. I was like, well, I'll just take days off and screw people over.
Noah's going live in a couple of days. We'll keep an eye out for it. Hopefully it won't be blurry this time. It was still fun. It was still fun. Apologies for the way Phil roasted you.
I don't roast.
Did you get your memory card recovered?
Yeah, wondering if he's managed to do that. Hopefully he has.
That would be nice.
It would. It's always a relief if you. It only happened to me once, like I said, but I just remember the relief because the technician did it for me, and got all me images back. It was great.
I remember who did it for Dawson, but I remember Dawson lost some footage and got his stuff back too.
I think he got most of it back. Yeah, he did. I think it took him time, but.
I think that was.
Oh no, it's raining. I don't think it's stopped here today. Oh no, I don't think it's raining now.
It's off and on here.
Pouring.
Porridge.
Pouring. It's definitely chilly here.
I could go for a nice big old bowl of chili.
Oh, that would be good. Oh, this morning I did make a chicken casserole for tonight. So, sorted. Mediterranean chicken casserole. That's what I call Mediterranean anyway. It's a bit nipply out at the moment. Is that a technical term for the weather forecaster?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit nipply out at the moment. I tried with DMDE, Recuvert, and Undelete, etc., and no luck. It can only recover kilobytes and not the full thing. Oh no, Noah. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. So, bit nipply. I'm a meteorologist now, Sarah. Yeah, sounds like you're fully fucking qualified now.
Hey, they always get everything
Bit
wrong
nipply.
90% of the time.
Take care, Elaine. I think you've got it a lot worse than we have. We had a rough morning, but it's not so bad now. So, yeah. Be right back. Probably is. Dog will probably stand at the door going, I'm not going out on that. You go. See you when you get back. That's what I'd do. I mean, I'm sitting here drinking mediocre coffee because I wouldn't go out in it this morning.
Mediocre coffee. I wonder where you got that word from. Started using more of.
Oh, that's you, isn't it?
Only the best of mediocrity, right?
This isn't even the best of mediocrity. This is the mediocre of mediocrity. So probably get blown back fast, probably. Although the wind's dropped here, it's actually brightening up a bit. Keep the nasty weather in the south, please. We don't want any of your weather. We do not want any. We get enough of our own on a daily basis. Right, try and get some more of this done. I'm starving. We haven't even been talking about food.
Coffee and food.
Coffee's a no go at the minute, so
Makes the world
yeah,
go
that's
round.
fine.
Coffee is just liquid food.
I mean, kinda.
The storm's name is Bert. Yes, the storm's name is Bert. And I still want to know which Muppet came up with that.
A meteorologist.
His name was Ernie.
70 mile an hour. Oh no, we haven't got 70 mile an hour winds. I think they were about 50 this morning. We had torrential rain this morning. Just had my coffee and considering driving into town without makeup just to get takeout food. Go for it. Live a little. Oh, takeout food sounds good. That is a full gale. It's actually considered gale force around 50 miles here. Kermit did it as punishment. What? Yeah, go for it, Dom.
You can do it.
You can do it. Takeout sounds good though.
Shaq's like it's gonna be a sin going out without makeup.
I'll take the rain. I'd rather have the rain than the snow, I'll tell you. Definitely rather have the rain than snow.
Mm-hmm. So we had snow the other day. I was like, what is this white crap everywhere already? Jesus.
Yeah, no, we said. The beauty of the rain this morning, actually, I think it's washed most of what was left away. Don't want any of that white rubbish here, thank you very much.
That was a fast dog walk.
Not interested in your snow.
Did you wake up in the snow?
No snow, just rain. I was worried the other day it was blowing really hard. I was thinking it was going to blow in here. I got lucky it didn't.
I actually hate high winds, and we get them all year here. Steph, do drive by with your windows down and scream, "Morning, bitches!"
Biatches.
Biatches.
Biatches. Must be bitches.
We had snow for about 2 minutes. We didn't have huge amounts, but I do smell good. I look homeless. Only weather I hate walking in is the wet air. Air Force, you look good in makeup. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's a terrifying concept in of itself. See what I'm doing. You can see what I'm doing. Bonus.
Head down.
Why do I keep put? Oh, it's there. Keep losing my paintbrush. Stupid.
I know where it's at, right next to you.
The one in my hand. That one.
Yep. That one.
It was right next to it. Exactly where it was.
Where you put it last.
Well, duh. Well, unless there's a paintbrush portal in here. It would be where I put it last.
A portal.
Portal. A portal. I can't say anything, can I?
Where's a hard?
Words are hard. Words are tricky.
They have letters and stuff.
I know.
Why? Why letters? Why?
Could be words, could be numbers. I don't know how Sarah feels about numbers. Hang on. Hair Force did some kiss makeup for Halloween. Alright, cool. That's different. You're no problem, Dawn. I'm going to message you, and if you want a copy or if you want me to send you through the original, you have the original. I'm sure it's included on Joe's badge. It's the Jovi action figure accessory. What does Steph say? No lie, there are people around here that had nicer clothes and hair or makeup than I can afford holding. Yeah, that happens in London, actually. I lived in London for a few years. And you had to learn the signs of those who genuinely needed it and those who were doing it for a living. And people did used to go begging for a living.
Darn panhandlers.
I remember a friend asking one of them where they went at night, and they went, "Oh, I just go home." Didn't even lie about it. Yeah, it does happen, especially in the cities. I mean, we don't get much here, but Sarah's art. Thank you. It should be pinned to the top. Uncanny Academy. I really want to do Freddy next for the art channel. For one of my horror portraits, but I'm just hoping it works because for some reason Freddy's always been a bit of an issue. Me drawing. Yeah, it's true. And often what people would do is because often they would sit outside the supermarket. So I know people who used to give them food rather than money, just to, if you're hungry, you're going to be happy with food. But yeah, full-time beggars. They used to make a lot of money. They probably still do it, mind, but I don't live in the city anymore. I remember a fella being arrested for that once in London. He had a full-time, well-paid job and still grifted from kind people in evenings and the weekends. Yeah. Somewhere like London, it's easy done because it's not just on the street. It's down in the tube stations and places like that. Getting Freddy, yeah, it's I can do it, but I don't know whether it's Robert Englund's eyes or just the shape of his face underneath the Freddy makeup. It has to look like him. And whenever I'm doing a portrait, I have to get the eyes right. So I will always start with the eyes. If you watch other people do portraits, you'll see them do it at the proper way. But I always start with the eyes because if those eyes don't work, it's just not. I'm just not going any further. So, yeah, I love Freddy. The kid that plays amazing violin actually got him to play a couple of events. I always tip him in the parking lots and he's putting himself through college. Actually, there's one here, stuff. A young lad. He's about 16. And I can hear him getting better and better, actually. And he goes right around the town and he has his little violin and the market lets him play when he's on there as well. And he just, hours he'll do. And you can hear him improving the whole time. And that's what we did last year for the indoor market. I mean, I don't do the market anymore, but the last year we had an indoor market for the Christmas fair. And he was invited in and he could play and, so people could hear him. Because he just started just doing it on his own. Just busking. I always start with the eyes too. Yeah, you don't get the eyes right. Doesn't matter how much the rest of the face is accurate. You've got to get the eyes right. Yeah. Oh, that's even worse. That makes me even more angry. Pretending to be. I have known other people, not for begging, but I have known people who do that. Raven says I need to get my ass into drawing again. Kept saying this, but nothing happens. I think what you'll probably find, Raven, is once you do start again, it's just keeping it going. Yeah, it was. He's only a kid, and he just took it upon himself to do it, and good on him. Got to redo the eyes, my lady warrior. It looked wrong for you. Yeah, if you get the eyes wrong, and often, I mean, I have friends who'll say, no, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I just know when you know as the artist, you just think, no, absolutely not. Eyes have got to be right. And Robert England's actually got very small eyes, so you've really got to. And obviously, it's got to under all that makeup, so you've got to get them spot on. I've done it again. What's in my hand? Found my paintbrush. It was in my hand, guys.
Found it.
It's like my glasses. When I lose my glasses and they're on my head. How are we doing? I have to be in the mood for eyes. I love drawing eyes, but they've got to be right. They've got to be right. Eyes are my favourite thing to draw as well. I enjoy doing just the eyes, actually. I can draw hands, but I'm really lazy with it, and I really want to be able to draw them quicker than I do. That's my problem with hands. I haven't got the patience. So to be honest, I'll normally try and avoid it. Try and avoid it. Whatever possible. It's just what I mean. It's just what you used to drawing. I mean, when I started drawing at about 19, I just did portraits. I did portraits for years and nothing else. I'm not a landscape artist by any stretch of the imagination. I really don't like doing landscapes. If I do a landscape, I can do it, but it would take me like 10 times longer than it would for anything else. I can draw animals now, but that took time. Best way to practice a hand, actually, is literally to get your left hand. I'm still on camera here. Just get your left hand in a position and copy with your right hand your left hand. It's a good way of learning how to do hands. That's what I did. I do excellent stick figures. Me too. I do that too, Raven. Tons of canvas that are blank and afraid to paint them, and I got to get perfect out of my head. Tell you what I do with canvas. I don't paint very often, but what I do with canvas is I actually coat it in a colour first, because I use acrylic usually. And then you've already got a base paint on there. It's when it's blank without anything on it that it makes it worse. You can go over acrylic.
Sticky.
Noses, I can never get the shading how I want. The trick with noses is don't overdo it. You can actually get away with, unless somebody has a really defined nose. This is easier with women than men, though. If you look at the way most of us women do makeup, we almost blank the nose out. It's about the eyes and the lips, so you can get away with just minor detail on the nose. So long as you're aware it's 3D, you're fine.
Say more lines you add, you usually will make the person look older. Less lines look younger.
Somebody like Jimmy Durante who takes up all the picture with his nose.
That's what I mean. Women are easier than men in that department. Yeah, anyone can learn how to draw. And once we've got Christmas out of the way, with all the stuff we're planning for Christmas, there will be stuff going up on Uncanny Academy, and also I'm thinking it will take me time to do it, but I am thinking of setting up. I've probably got to just go on the existing Patreon actually, but just another tier. So if somebody wants an art course, but I've said this before. There are plenty of YouTube channels that go through the step by step of how to draw, and I couldn't be bothered with it. So I'll be teaching it my way. Because I think the biggest thing you've got to do is get over the fear of it. I spent my entire childhood being told I couldn't draw a straight line. Well, I didn't have any creativity because my parents were both artists and I was crap. I picked a pencil up by myself when I was about 18, 19 and just started. Datsun says, I've tried. They took pencils and paper off me and gave me a hammer and said, go outside.
Gave you a hammer.
Give Datsun a hammer. I'd have let him stick with a pencil and paper.
The hammer and a chisel.
My dad taught me from young. He was a great artist. Yeah, I mean, like I say, both my parents were art. They both went to art school. I kind of taught myself because, like I said, I went right the way through school. I even sat in parents' evenings with them, and the teachers saying, "Oh, it's amazing, you two are artists, and Sarah can't draw." But I have learned some of my fundamental. I think I said the other day, actually, when I was live. For example, one of the things Mum used to tell me was, or still tells me, is when she was at art school, she had a tutor who would not let them, if they made a mistake, change the paper or the canvas. They had to keep going, and that's really good advice. You just learn to blend it in. I'm so stylized with my art, I can actually get away with it.
If you can't draw feet like Marvel, you just hide the feet behind rocks.
Yeah. Did you smash their fingers with the hammer for taking away your crayons? It's an automatic reaction. It's okay.
Being an artist, you don't necessarily have to make drawings necessarily.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Thanks, Phil. It's that's the trouble. People will look at something realism. It doesn't have to be realism, and frankly, that's technical drawing half the time. There's different ways of doing art, and that's kind of more what I'd be exploring when I start putting my, I want to call them lessons, but my tutorials together. The trick is finding what you're comfortable with and what you're good at. And what you're interested in. You've got to be interested in the subject. Because I did fan art for years because I'm a geek. I was interested in the subject, so it was motivation.
There's people
Realism is my favorite.
there's people out there that make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just by taking a mop and dipping it in a bucket of paint and smearing it on a canvas and selling it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's people who take the liberties. I told you. Oh no, that's Jaya. Jaya. No, I was just saying to Debbie was taking her dog out, saying the dog's probably stuck with the sand at the doorway, going, "I'm not going out on that. My doggies just dragged me home from their walk. I'm not complaining. I wouldn't be." That is my biggest issue with using pencil for so many years. Sometimes doing this, what I'm doing here, which is just putting some black ink on and then just sort of going over it with the paintbrush. It took me a long time to get to that stage. And that was something Mum always used to say to me, you need to be looser in your art, too tight. Kind of did fan art, drew the character from Resident Evil, awesome. They say that stylized was a bad thing. I think it's a cool imprint of the artist left behind in their work. Do you know what? When I started as a business doing artwork 12 years ago, just over, and where I am, we're a heavy tourist area, and there are so many what Dad used to call chocolate box artists that do little watercolors of locations and castles and all that shit. And they're very good, but you can guarantee you look at one stall and you can look at another stall and they're exactly the same. The advantage with what I do is it would be fucking obvious if anybody copied my stuff. Because I'm so stylized. And I was surprised how well the stylized stuff goes, and it does. I have people who collect it. There we go. Crowed the chat. Oh.
Mr. Wayne?
Windows so bad out there. I look like Don King. Oh, bless. Yeah, we had that this morning. It has calmed down for us, but that is what we had this morning. I need to find a Death Star. Anybody seen a Death Star?
Nope. Only in the movies.
Look at an episode of Futurama.
No, it's okay. I actually have my own artwork of a Death Star. I'm just hoping it's on my phone. I've just seen the Moisty doll. I'd forgotten about the Moisty doll. Moisty doll.
Moist. They're moist.
Bad moist.
Yeah.
Come on, there must be a Death Star on my phone somewhere. My Star Wars collage must be on here somewhere. Scrolling. How many fucking pictures have I got on my phone?
Too
No wonder
many.
it never works properly. Way too many. Way too many. I can see every bit of artwork I've ever bloody done apart from my Star Wars collage. Typical. Would have been quicker to go onto Facebook to know it's on there. Yeah, would have been quicker to go onto Facebook. Where's Facebook? Where's Facebook? Right, hang on. I'm behind again. Let's oh, busy.
Crow in the chat. I love it.
Ah.
God, I'm gonna have to crow the chat. Hang on. I'll try and hit some of them. Oh no, I've read that one. Right. Oh, people saying hello. That helps. That's because it's not mainstream art. You get a lot of these days, so it's unique and stands out on the wall. Yeah, I mean, I have been told that sometimes when people buy what we call the chocolate box watercolors, they put it on the wall. They probably never get looked at again. Whereas I've still got to deal with it. I've actually had somebody. I've been on the market since the beginning of the year, and somebody's just texted me wanting a load of pictures they got off the market last year. One of them's my Mary Poppins one.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. Hello, Wayne. Hello. Ooh. Feels so good after my first long sleep in what feels like an eternity. So Wayne slept through Bert. Rip Van Wayne. It is good when you have a good sleep. No white chocolate box. No white chocolate box. No white chocolate anything.
Chocolate.
Yeah, we haven't had any plankings today. So maybe.
Ooh. Well, Lane's here, so that might change.
Yeah. I can't find my albums. Oh, hang on, I found it. There we go. That's because Jimmy ain't here to say I'm fired. She's still doing that. Yeah, he was on. Jimmy was on Matt's editing stream this morning, so he's probably still unconscious. That seemed to be on for hours. Come on, you need to see that. Where is it? There we go. Plank me, it might wake me up. Ryan, anything for you?
Whee!
It's 3 p.m. there and you're not awake.
Excuse me, Mr. Sleep in Pudding Party all day. Wouldn't take that way. I would not take that from him. That's harsh. I can't that. I just sleep when I need to, and that's why I'm usually up in the middle of the night. Benefit of being self-employed. Worked my own hours. I've done it again. Oh, bollocks. Let's see. I won't mind if I put the bloody paintbrush down in the same place every time, but I don't. Hang on. Don't tease Wayne. That's what he's here for. Oh no, first fatality in Hampshire from falling tree. Yeah. You guys have had it a lot worse than us in the south. Second I walk away, someone got planked. Give you 3 guesses who it was, but you'll only need 1.
You only get one. If you get it wrong, you get blanked.
Yeah. Happened to lady. It happened. Do you know it does happen here? During most storms, you usually hear somebody's been killed, usually in the car. And yeah, I just won't go out. Yeah, tree fell in his car. Yeah, see, tree fell in his car.
When trees attack.
It's like the other thing I've been seeing, we haven't had a lot of snow, but the other thing I've been seeing is people stuck in sort of traffic jams in sort of snow, and you think, just don't go out. I know that there's going to be some people who have to, but I would say that most people just don't have to go out in that sort of condition. Yeah, see, it's calmed down here. Bit of blue sky above me. Wayne is always in the corner. Wayne's comfy in the corner. He's happy there. I'm assuming.
Wayne does have his own corner. He's had for a while.
Yeah. It was just easier to make one for him.
Not
Saves
so long.
time. Saves time. Yes, the corner's got his name on it. Wayne's corner.
Don't put baby in the corner. We call him Wayne baby.
He likes it though. Don't let him tell you any different. Don't put baby in the corner. It's been supposed to go till Sunday night. It seems to have stopped here. That happened to a mate of mine, made the news. Awful. I thought you were going to say that randomly drop bears. We have big lump trees that randomly drop branches. Australia, even the trees want to kill you.
They're drop branches from the drop bears. Like little Ewoks just throwing branches.
So in the books at the cemetery, they have written cause of death by the nuns. Some were like accidental drowning or gunshot with this. This tree fell on them. Check out Stay Tuned's channel. You had a premiere last night.
Yeah, I did.
You did. Wayne, you've already had one planking. You really want another one? 9 p.m. tomorrow. Steph wants to know if she needs the zip ties for you, Wayne. Julia, hello, sweetie. How are we doing?
Hello, Julie.
Do you want a Death Star? You never know when it comes in handy.
What if the Death Star was a big giant cat ball? It does have blinking
been.
lights, doesn't it?
Got a
What
lot
if,
of
the
lights.
what if the Death Star was originally the first cat ball?
That is one. Well, all I can say to that is one hell of a sized cat. If that was a cat ball, giant
Nope.
space cat.
It
Yeah,
also looks like R2 as well.
it does, kind of. Like it looks like the kind of like the top half of R2D2. From what
And
we
then
can see.
what's that new one that they made with looks like a ball rolling around?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. God dang
I
it.
know it's the orange and white one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. That's why it was here. Crow in the chat. Crow in the chat.
It's all thanks to trying the chat.
I can talk and draw, no problem. I can't talk and write at the same time. I suck at that, which was awful when I was teaching. I was writing on the whiteboard. I had to shut up. Death Star was a cat ball. Who invented the light bulb? Some bright spark. Anybody wants Wayne Plank? Just let me know in the chat. Dato, I love your new song. It brought back so many memories, good and bad. That's just encouraging Wayne, laughing at him.
Should be encouraging him to tell better jokes.
So, yeah, that's what I do. Oh, I say what I'm writing. I've never been able to do that. Ever. Wayne, the jokes put you in the corner. Yeah. They certainly do. Corner's taken by Wayne.
He can have it.
know you can only have 4 corners, right?
No, there could be more corners than 4.
Yeah, there can be.
You can have obtuse corners just because they're not 90-degree angles doesn't make them any less of a corner.
Some just obtuse or cute.
Oh yeah, you got those little cute corners too.
Wow, Datsun. You didn't even protest about that. Okay, Steph, I'll walk over there now. Two corners not occupied, 2 left.
Bum, bum, bum.
I want coffee, but I don't want the coffee I've got.
Oh no.
I have no idea. We need naughty steps and a steep staircase. Yeah, see, that would be more efficient. Way more efficient. Wayne needs planking. What again?
Wayne always
How
needs
about a
plank.
dungeon?
Some people might like the dungeon. Just saying. Like, oh, tighten us cuffs tighter.
Steph's going to start a nice list. Ooh,
See, Elaine agrees. She likes dungeons.
yeah.
You just pick your poison and how you like it.
Actually, the castle here has dungeons. What is do for a dungeon? Creativity, Datsun, creativity. I've been in the dungeon for the last hour chilling out. Oh no. See, I solved that problem today. I just didn't go outside.
See, if you're actually going to have a dungeon to torture somebody, you just make more decisions. Like, man, I really want to torture them this way, but I don't know. What do you think? Should we use this one? I don't know.
Decisions.
I know. That's just makes more decisions you have to make throughout the day.
Julie are giving Wayne a run for his money. Why couldn't the Avon lady get off the floor? Her lipsticks. There you go.
Yes. Julie are in the house with that one.
I couldn't get into Dungeons and Dragons. You'd think I would, being a complete and total nerd, but no. Good to know, Wayne. Thanks for sharing. The indecisive torturer. When I don't say it, Steph does. There you go. Skipping that one. They've got some weird stuff in Dungeons, and again, not like that, Phil. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be weird. It just depends what you do is weird.
To be fair, I've only ever played it a couple of times, so I never really got into it. It never took. Mature adults here, yeah. 18 plus. I wasn't even on screen. Oh no, what's wisdom tap? I went to the pub the other day and saw a mime in there drinking. I was so disappointed because a mime is a terrible thing to be wasted. People may not handle it well. Oh. I won't care, you know, when I left them to it. When I left the three of them to it, while I went down to make that bloody hot dog. I put my phone down with me, I could hear them. I could hear every bloody word. When the pen touches the paper, that's where I draw the line. Wait. If you can't have a laugh, you're on live stream. To be honest. Oh, there's a lot of things that have shaped my dark imagination stuff, not just Dungeons and Dragons. Depend on the story and stuff as well. I turned into a banshee in one of the. I don't know. I'd be a bit shy for Dungeons and Dragons. I think that's what it was. Depended who I was playing with. When a pen touches a paper, is it fondling it? Depends how it touches the paper.
It could be caressing.
Yeah. I've officially lost control of the chat.
Oh no. Elaine took it up a notch on that one.
I got to the point where I didn't like Dungeons and Dragons anymore because I was always the freaking GM. I never got to play. I was always the one making the stories up.
Isn't that a lot of work, though?
Mm-hmm.
Because that always seems to me to be an awful lot of work if you're the dungeon master.
It is, and then it's like it stops being fun. Everybody else is having fun at your expense.
Yeah. You know, it's like throwing a party and being the only one sober.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I guess you would be you'd be the D&D, the designated driver.
I can't watch so. That was an innocent question.
Just a tip.
I forgot what the question was.
It was about the pen fondling the paper.
Oh. Well, when I order my voice went. When I order my charcoals, I'll be fondling the paper because you have to do smudging with the charcoal.
You'd be smudging that paper.
You couldn't get through that with a straight face, could you?
No.
I'm also rogue in D&D. Last time was a witch. Rogue is a changeling. Ooh, prisoner of Vecna. Yeah, it's never good being the only sober person at a party if you're the designated driver. Paper bonding. Oh my! Hello, Auntie Kaylee. Yes, I'm sorry. You've come in on the slutty art talk.
You came at a good time or a bad time. Just depends on how you look at it.
So smudging. I need charcoals for my secret project, so I'm gonna have to order some. Banshee stream that would kill everything if I got a good roll. Awesome. Use your fingers. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can see even just testing pens. My left hand, can you see it? That's me testing pens and getting excess ink off.
I think it's not scratches stuff. Or those smelly markers.
Yeah, they're not demon scratches. Yeah, they look like, oh no, demon got me. Look, 3 red scratches.
Not sponsored by Monster Energy.
Um,
The night Sarah got scratched by a demon.
It's not a demon.
You need to put that as your live stream title. I was scratched by a demon.
Scratched by a slutty art demon. Yeah, there you go. There's the proof.
You can put that as your
See it.
thumbnail.
There you go.
Wherever the live's ever,
Yeah.
change the thumbnail and change the title.
I had a Tiefling Urchin Road made for years, never played though. Yeah, because you usually have a little character, don't you? You know what they say, Carla? Your pencil has to caress the paper.
Yeah, that was my advice.
Raven frightened everybody. In the chat.
I feel like me trying to draw on my tablet.
Etron.
Hey, Tron.
Speaking about good artists, there's Etron. I have a pet termite. I named him Clint Eastwood. I like that. Boo.
Ooh.
Good morning, or for me, good afternoon. Oh, I like it when there's a lot of hellos in the chat. I'm not officially crowing it when it's hellos. Bottom of the chat. Can I have some dings? I don't have any dings today.
Ding.
Because you're not making it to the bottom yet.
I
all
was.
All the sassy art talk.
Almost. So close. Oh. People are just talking you up.
Like you lot doing this on purpose now.
By the time she clicks to the bottom, it goes up like 3. Up.
Ding. Oh.
Oh, almost. Next.
It's like whack a chat trying to get to the bottom. Julia, thank you.
Didn't make it.
Too.
I did get one early, but I missed it. Sorry, that's Big Dong.
Ding.
There you go. I am at the bottom of the chat now. And I was. Bong, bong.
You made it for at least 2-3 seconds.
I'm counting that.
Yeah. You're officially clicked on it for like 2 seconds.
There you go. Bottom of the chat. Andy Kay says basically the character is an emotionally crippled, cold human hating rogue that only opens up to her pet ferret after harassing a bard to teach her to speak to animals. Awesome. We like a good plot line. Bye, Debbie. See you later, sweetie.
Toodles.
Toodles. God, I'm hungry. People aren't even talking food and I'm hungry.
I could order a pizza right now.
I'd be very happy for you if you did that.
Said I could. Doesn't mean I
It'd be
would.
a bit cold if you sent it up to me. You could if you wanted to. I couldn't. I couldn't.
If it was a frozen pizza, put it in the cooler. It might make it go.
Oh, no cold pizza.
Well,
I can
frozen
talk
pizza.
food. I'm eating a Magnum ice cream. I like Magnum ice creams. Oh, Red Dragon.
I eat pizza like
Pizza
almost every other
time.
day. I'm surprised my bank hasn't been like, you got fraudulent charges from ordering too much Domino's.
Hmm. No,
Who's going out to the world?
Pizza's best to order if you're going to order pizza. Order it after the lunch rush,
I order before.
while the pizza oven's still warming up. I don't know. I never think the first pizzas coming out in the morning of a pizza place are any good.
I don't know what else I'm putting on this. I need to figure out some more stuff for this one.
Yeah, someone just called me. Someone just called me Crow. Oh, no, I got crowed again.
Is he going to get a REM pod?
If you look at Fleet Screen, no food for delivery. I need to get my Kofi on to the on here. Domino's is trash. No, Crow's not here. Crow's poorly sick. Jamie Watson, hello. How you doing?
Hello.
I need a drink. I need a drink.
Yeah. I'm the Crow substitute.
Yeah, he's standing.
Home.
While he's in the hospital. I know Crow is loud. Who's substitute for Crow? Yeah. He's trying to. He hasn't started snoring yet or munching on stuff. Jamie. Oh, 26 in. There must be people coming in from. Who's gone out today? Honestly, unless you've got to walk the dog with them.
I'm out all the time, though.
When I started watching you guys live, I couldn't tell apart Phil and Crow. Now it's night and day. Yeah, there's a few people said that.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole Phillips, actually, Crow was on a live with me and Teshi, and he thought Teshi was Wisdom. In the after chat,
I
after
might
the
not
stream.
be able to explain the differences, but I know them.
Oh, I'd like a Magnum. I like Magnum. I haven't left my home in 3 weeks. I haven't been out much. I never caught a live with Teshi. It's a while ago. He only was on a couple.
I go out a lot. I never leave home.
Yes, you do actually. You are outside a lot. Anybody coming? There you go. Anybody coming in is going to think Seg's on.
Well, I can put on Tyler with a corn dog.
That's why I had to take the bloody taste test stream down because Seg was on and knocked his camera on. I had to make live private. I'm good, thank you, Jamie. I'm just inside avoiding the weather because we have Storm Bert. What's this Storm Bert? Yeah. Feel on top of the world, ready to take on all the world. Seggy Waggy? Yeah. Seggy of the Weggy.
We could all be a Teshi.
Yeah. Put us on normal for a minute.
Normal.
It's still quite small, isn't it? When there's 3 of us on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It says no, I haven't had a look. Watching people live on YouTube sleeping or binge watching horror movies. That's pretty much my bloody awful weather. Yeah, where I am, we've it's really bad this morning, but we've dodged most of it. Now nobody knows who anybody is. Look at that. I suppose you can tell mine because that's the art. Oh no, that is Stay Tuned.
Yeah.
That would make a cool avatar, though. The badge like that would be a cool avatar. That looks really good.
A Badgetar?
We need a second seg so we can have the Weggy brothers. Do you think one seg's enough? Although if you go back to the Conjuring House collaboration, Ron put on the second mass, so there were 2 segs on that one. Actually, I might clip a bit of that so you can see the 2 of them sort of closing in for a kiss.
Whoa.
Mm.
Wow.
What has Sarah
Wow.
been clipping?
No, it was for the 6.5-hour live stream. It was for the 6-hour live stream that Crow did. I was on that. And when he had Ron and Seg on, Ron put on Seg's second mask. So there was 2 Segs.
Oh, right. I remember that now.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Um,
The arm wrestling.
Yeah. I nominate Dawson. We all nominate Dawson. What for? Dawson, if you were in Dawson's live earlier, and I know that Caroline and Dato were because they caused most of this. I was lurking, moderating. They almost had him convinced that drop bears were real. He got very confused until somebody, I can't remember who it was, spoilt it by pointing out what they were. And then he couldn't work out whether it was the koalas and drop bears were the same or wombats and drop bears were the same. Us never. I was there. Moderating. I was there. I saw it end to eyes. He didn't go. He only did about a couple of hours today. So it's quite short for one of Dawson's streams. Oh, was it Cree? No, somebody spoiled it.
He thinks wombats are not real? Are you serious?
Yeah. He's getting so confused between. Yeah, he didn't believe that wombats were real, and then I think when he found out that drop bears, the secret about drop bears, he decided wombats and drop bears were the same thing. It was getting very confusing just listening to it. I have to say that Caroline and Datsun did an outstanding job on that one.
Great. I missed all the good stuff.
Yeah. And then now he thinks wombats aren't real on Don't Do Cubed Ooze.
All he has to do is go on Google.
There's another storm behind this one, is there? Oh, great. We'll probably get it in the next time because we have got off lightly with it. Yeah, did he said that, didn't he? Wombats are a type of bat, right? No, they're not.
Kankawala bats. That'd be scary as shit.
Hey, Shadow Eyes. Yeah, it had a lot of comments about Square Poo. Square Poo. Can't click the chat. There we go. Koalas name drop bears because they eat eucalyptus till they pass out and drop from trees. Kangaroo bats.
I didn't think they like pass out.
I don't know, I pass out after certain foods, so mashed potato usually.
My assumption was they were drop bears because they climb down, just slide down like a fireman's pole.
I still want to do a little drop bear emoji. We haven't had the 2 owls today, have we? Or have I not seen them? Koalas get drunk. Awesome. Platypus. Platypus. Squares poop. Now there's something the shape would do.
It's a shape.
Wayne.
Anything has a shape.
It's okay. Poor Dawson, he needs to come to Australia and find out. I think if he could, he would actually. I think he'd happily go down to Australia.
Dawson got
If
his
he could travel.
he got his hooters out.
There we go. Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Okay, you try. We'll leave a link at the end of the stream. It also was so cute having Dave from Paranormal Quest in the chat. I don't know how to respond to that diplomatically. Let's stick with beside himself. Yeah, he would have been. And for that reason, Wayne is still sitting in the cozy corner. Is that what it's called now? Oh, it's oh Jesus, it makes a good sleep and fall.
If Wayne ever had a channel,
grateful.
Be Wayne's Corner.
Yeah. There you go, Wayne. There's a name for your channel.
Wayne's Corner.
Koalas sleep 20 plus hours a day. Me too, Caroline. Me too. He was proper funky. Well, he wouldn't have expected it, to be fair on him. Probably after another collab. Koalas are my spirit animal.
You just drop bears everywhere.
I hope they're the clean ones.
What? The cubes?
No,
Sleeping that long must be related to my cats. Shadow Mouse got to travel to Australia for work. Didn't see any koalas, but did see the big fruit bats gathered in the trees. They're huge, aren't they? Those fruit bats. I used to have a column in a local magazine called Wayne's Corner. Dawson doesn't fanboy very easily. I was surprised. That was big, though. I mean, that was. Paranormal Quest coming in. Did you get tongue-tied, Mike? I don't think I was there when Paranormal Quest came in. I was lurking for most of it. Now that sounds more like Wayne. Naughty corner.
Oh, you trying to release the video?
What would Wayne Dawson do if we put him in a round room? Get dizzy. Right, bang this corner.
Just hug the wall and just go in a circle.
Yeah. Fruit bats are huge. I've seen them turn black from massive The sky turned black from massive flock over the house. So one late afternoon, it was freaky. Yeah, I haven't seen them in flight, but video of it. I've seen them in the trees.
Round
Put them in a
rooms.
room for space.
Corners.
Love Dave from Paranormal Quest. He's so cute and looks fuckable. Yeah. Well, you never know who's lurking in these lives.
In a
And
round room.
circumstances for me.
Still a corner. Right at the bottom of the wall, adjacent to the floor, is a corner. Also one on the top too, for the ceiling and the wall mate. So a round room still has corners.
Wiz, you've got an answer for everything.
It's kind of like the broken window theory of like.
Yeah. Elaine is awesome. Elaine is absolutely awesome. And I needed to help me with a project in the early part of next year. Bit of a challenge, but she'll manage it.
If it was a sphere, it wouldn't be a room, would it?
Wow, that was generous. Cag from Adelaide Haunted Horizons dropped Dave a line on Dawson, which is I see. That happens as well. That's why Mythos was in the last one of mine, because Crow had sent him over.
Well,
I had to
Mythos
hide
is-
part of the picture.
Mythos is I think he just sent the link for the live of his goings on.
Oh, it's not just me that's behind there. I'm always behind. The bats were cool. Glad I didn't see any spiders though. I think if I saw a huntsman up close, oh yeah, that's what worries me about Australia. Spideys. Mind you, worries me here. So, not sure what the difference is other than venom. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. Alison Cargo, great.
Yes, he yours.
I think they had a premiere last night, actually. Oh no, I hate spiders. Me too. I live right on the middle of nowhere, on the edge of the town in the middle of nowhere. So we get them
If you really hate
very
spiders, you
rudely.
should work. If you really hate spiders, you shouldn't work at a cranberry farm.
Yep.
Why are they everywhere?
Oh, everywhere.
Yep. Where are you gonna find the best food to eat for a spider? Around berries and plants and vegetation.
Yeah, they like when berries are floating on the water, it attracts bugs. So there's a bunch of spiders, and it's natural insecticide, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And then the birds come in and eat the spiders, and boom. Nature keeping things in check.
Circle of life.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. It's like photosynthesis. It's amazing. Yeah, it's easy to be distracted when you've got a channel. I've got to get that video out next week. Because we're coming up to coming up to January. We're coming up to December. All sorts planned for December, so I want my videos out next week.
I'm still not done with this animation.
Well, the song I played for the intro, the Crow song, is going to have a little bit more to it and some sound bites in it as well. But I played it to.
Yeah, it's fun. I like that song.
And it floods here. The floodwaters are full of spiders and snakes. Ooh. I know I wanted to bounce in my steps, so I brewed my coffee with spring water today.
Ooh.
I just got decent coffee. I've hardly drunk any. It's horrible. Oh, wolf spiders. Oh, yeah. I think we get those. Yeah. Gonna jump off, try and get some things done around the house. Not motivated, but need to. Thank you for being here, Carla. Really appreciate you.
Yep.
You're motivated to stay on here. Procrastinate a little bit. Do what we do.
Yeah, you're never gonna run the channel if you get things done.
Procrastination is the mother of tomorrow's inventions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I haven't even opened this yet.
Wisdom's happy.
I got a
Wisdom's a happy.
A rock star.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought it was a beer.
Too early. It's only 8 a.m.
Well,
But
you can officially
if I
be
was
tired.
in Australia,
Technically, you kind of are.
yeah,
I've got a 12-string guitar with 7 strings on it, but as I can't play the guitar anymore, I've never bothered restringing it. I love the guitar though, so
36. Gee,
awesome.
right.
play a 1-string guitar.
I only have like 8, but that's just too many.
I want to hear you playing your guitar to some of your songs.
It takes too much work.
yeah.
Just
What's
do it
Zuno's for?
Yeah.
Just do it live, generate the song and then, listen to it a few times, maybe play along with it and get an idea for.
Yeah, then you gotta worry about the sound and all that stuff, which I'm not set up for.
You
Carla
don't
says,
have
I'm really phobic. I could not hold on too many traumatic. I bet living in Australia. I've held a tarantula, but that's as far as I could take it. I don't want to be anywhere near them normally. Tarantulas are like sort of furry animals that are just spider shaped, though. I don't say I wasn't nervous, but I have held a tarantula. Ever considered using Suno music and doing vocals yourself? That would be great.
Well, the thing is, you got to have the melody you want. That's the downfall.
You have to make an instrumental and then completely use that instrumental to write a song to.
Yeah.
And shape every bit of that song completely to the instrumental. Otherwise, you're just talking over static. Wayne
love to create a song with others via live streams, etc. Yeah, trouble is that takes so much organisation because they tried it last year for Christmas and it didn't work.
And everyone has different latency and everything else too. So
Yeah. I write my own tunes and also play drums and bass and sing a bit and a bit of art. Yeah. I used to write music actually when I was a lot younger, when I was still a musician. I haven't done it for a long time. Tarantulas are like fuzzy. Yeah, they're kind of, like I say, spider-shaped furry animals. I'd say I wasn't 100% happy about it, but I did it, so I could say I've done it. But how about doing a whole song but separating the instrumentals from the vocals? Would that work?
yeah, you could.
You can, but it still leaves in elements of the vocals, even when you wash out the vocals.
It just take more remastering of it.
Yeah. And you lose stuff from the actual instruments too when you take out the vocals, because you've got matching harmonies and pitches.
Do you
sounds easy,
you
but-
do know what these two are saying? Is they can't be bothered?
You
It's
can.
too hard.
No, it just doesn't sound as good if it's something that's generated with vocals in it already. 'Cause
Yeah.
when you're picking sound apart, you're picking stuff that aren't on separate channels that should have been on separate
Yeah,
channels.
I mean that's how it would work traditionally. It would be on separate channels. You're not having to,
Yeah.
like you say, take stuff out. Don't say they're furry animals. Just tarantula. I mean, I wouldn't want one in the house. You know, I'd still scream as much as I saw any spider, but I have held one.
Now, if you had one as a pet, that'd be different than having a wild one walk in.
Yeah. I've separated vocals from instrumentals. It's been quite good, but not with. No, you can't do it. I don't think you can do it with Suno.
Yeah, I know. With Suno, generating subtitles from vocals on Suno is impossible to get an actual correct version of your lyrics when you do it in DaVinci, at least. I never get an actual recreation of the lyrics when I try to generate from music or audio or whatever it says, but it's a good base start though. If it picks up anything, I had one that didn't pick up any of the vocal audio at all for lyrics, so I had this thing on my screen the entire time that just said music.
Okay. Each one, if you're talking about doing what I'm doing, sort of doing model live, that's a good idea, if that's what you mean. It's a good idea for your live. Why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? That is my mantra.
Yeah.
I don't want to know how you know, Caroline. I don't want to go anywhere near a huntsman.
Because you stuck on one barefooted.
That's. I mean, if you did it properly, Jamie, you could do it. It's. But you're right. AI is killing all that.
There is one. There's one online program I think will actually has the best model to actually separate vocals from the music, and that's Kits AI. But the thing is, they're expensive. It'll literally pull everything apart. You can actually train a model to use any vocals. So you can actually train the model with your vocals, and it will replace the vocals in that song.
I've heard somebody try to do stems from Kits AI with a Suno song, and you could still hear vocals in the background after the vocals.
I mean, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Elaine says UVR is free and it's fab.
Was it UVR?
UVR.
Caroline put a hand in the mailbox and then, oh no, no, oh. Off what you can do it and frantically do it frantically. Oh, yeah, that's me.
Never stick your hand in something you looked in first.
Especially if you live in Australia.
I got that website saved, so I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, Caroline Russell's Huntsman Spiders.
What are you using for animations for your long tracks?
What am I using?
Yeah.
Just it's AI generated, and I'm starting to use more green screened elements.
Jamie says, yeah, but AI is like Milli Vanilli with totally false crap talents being destroyed by it. I'm not going to talk about music now because I only do music to put bits and pieces on the channel. But I'm going to talk about art now. I use AI art for some of the channel for the live streams because it gives me effective imagery. Until I started doing that, I was very precious about artwork, you know, about AI, etc. But it does serve a purpose so long as it's being used in a certain way, and so long as you're being honest that it's AI. For example, I'm still precious in a sense. I mean, I have an art channel which is pinned at the top of the comments, and that is all my own artwork. All of my merch is my own artwork. So anything like that, it's literally been hand drawn or hand painted by me. But done right and not done lazily, just sort of throwing a prompt in and that's it, actually thinking about it, you can actually get some really good effects. And speaking as an artist, by the way, I sometimes use AI artwork just to get shape and form and ideas. I don't copy the artwork direct, but I actually use it for that. If you're an artist, what you do is you would normally create what's a mood board, which would be like 20-30 pictures to get all different elements from it.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that in AI. But everything I put out on the art channel and more and more on this channel actually, but also in my merch, is all me, absolutely all me. So it serves its purpose. It just depends what you're using it for.
It's like you can draw a cat from memory. You can draw a cat better if you can actually look at a picture of a cat while you're drawing a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. And Elaine's just said the same thing. You can use it for inspiration if you have an idea. I mean, I'm doing a special project at the moment, which is a music video and the scenery and stuff that I've got to try and get in my head and different ideas. And I'm just using AI just to try and formulate the ideas. I'm not copying off the AI. But it does help the creative process sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone take offense to that comment. It's all how it's used and using it as a tool. Because when I did a lot of my digital artwork, you know, it's like having some AI to give you, I guess, that inspiration. But if you're like in a block and you can't think of anything, it's like, well, let's look at this, and well, maybe I could try to do something like that.
It's great for brainstorming. Out of writer's blocks too.
I mean, I knew you wouldn't be disrespectful, Jamie. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound as though I launched on you. What I was actually saying is I kind of agree with you in a lot of ways. I can relate more as an artist because I haven't been a musician in years, and because I knackered my left hand. I've got nerve damage in the left hand, so I can't play my guitar anymore, which is why my 12 strings only got 7 strings on it. I am thinking of learning to play the drums though, because I did used to write music when I was younger. I just enjoy being able to sort of. I mean, I tend to use mine for comedy for the most part, but it's handy when on YouTube. I'm hoping YouTube don't crack down too much on it. But But I do think with the AI programs, having used both the music and the art, it's how you use them. You know, you do see people who literally just throw something together and you know, and don't do anything with it. But I also think that, like I say, I don't play anymore, but I am an ex-musician, and I certainly have my musician's head on when I'm doing it. But I actually agree that if you're gonna do a song where you're gonna get different people to sort of do bit parts, etc. I think the best way to do that. I mean, you can do it digitally, but I think the best way to do it is to do it the old way, where it's all different tracks. You've got far more control over the different sounds if you do that than if things are blended together.
Yeah, people will know the difference.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Jamie.
Now, what to do to train an AI on your own work and then only use that? I know with mine, when I'm doing some of the stuff I do, I have learned to do that. I have learned to put my own style into the prompt if it's something specific I want. So not so much what you're looking at on the screen now, but some of the pictures I do use. It's more and more, it's looking like what I would actually do myself without using the AI, if that makes sense. I think you naturally learn how to manipulate the prompt to get what you need for yourself.
Yeah.
You're still talking spiders.
I had thought about that though. If you did train an AI just specifically on your own work, then I don't think the AI would allow for growth, because it would only be stuff that you've already done and not stuff that you're going to do in the future. So
yeah, it depends if you're using it as a tool or you're using it for, something else.
Hey, Jamie.
Jamie, I have already discussed about learning the drums with actually two people actually. AV Stevie, who's not in the chat today, but AV Stevie sort of mentioned it, and Crow's going to help me when I actually get in time to actually buy a drum kit. I did actually have a drum kit just before I actually knackered my hand. A friend had given me his old drum kit because he bought a new one, and I kind of missed out on it. And because of the nerve damage, I'm pretty sure I can hold drumsticks without it being a problem. I miss the piano and I want to play the piano again, but I do know that it hurts me to play the piano now. But I literally, it was about 4 to 6 weeks that I actually had the drum kit, and then I got the nerve damage in my hand, and that was it. That was that, because I couldn't use my hand at all for about 6 months. So yeah, AV Stevie sort of said his help. Crow said he'll sort of advise on the kit to buy. Really looking forward to that. You can jump on my model project next year and do the box. Yeah, happily. Each one just hit me up on that. Doing the EastEnders drums for drama. Yeah, it'd be more than that. I'm a rocker. Mike's talking about the skin flute. Yeah, it is useful. But how did you get nerve damage? I actually had a really heavy. I was working at a college where there's loads of different buildings walking, and I had a really heavy bag of books on my shoulder, walking around for days, from building to building. And what's actually caused the damage in my hand is actually I've got permanent nerve damage in my neck. Just one nerve. And I can assure you, when my physio found it, I nearly hit the roof. But basically, the after effects went down my arm and into my hand, and my left hand is got nerve damage. It constantly feels like it's got pins and needles. Yes, Wayne has also offered tuition for drums, so I'm well sorted when. I'm just hoping. I do know from playing piano, and it's probably that a lot of people wouldn't hear it, but I can hear a very slight mistiming between the right and left hand. I'm hoping that doesn't happen with the drums, but I don't think it will. I'm hoping it won't. I just really want to learn the drums. I was always trying to learn the drums. Played drums for 40 years myself. So if you like it, awesome. Yeah, I can get back to the piano, but I can't. The issue I have with the piano is I really like traditional keys, and they're really too heavy for me now because of it hurts to play. So I've just got to find the right keyboard. It'll have to be a keyboard, but I'll have to find the right keyboard that has weighted keys, but not too weighted. It's the whole thing. I'll probably get the drum set first.
What about a pad type thing, like a drum pad type kit, to where you can program MIDI, so you can have piano and all you have to hit is the pad buttons on the drum kit?
No, I'm too traditional with piano. If it didn't hurt so much, I would actually have a proper piano. I know that my hand can't cope with the heavy keys. So, I mean, a friend of mine does have an electronic piano, and they do feel like real keys. It's just getting the right weight to them, because I don't like them too light. I'm just awkward, but I want to enjoy playing it. I don't want to have to stop after 10 minutes because my hands hurt.
I used to have a drum machine. It was I think it was called a DR5, Dr. Rhythm Section, but you could plug a guitar into it and play through the box too, or put a microphone in it. You could run MIDI into it. Came with a bunch of different sounds, but it wasn't just drums. That you could play piano or guitar or any kind of instrument that you could add to it if it wasn't already in there.
I just want to play the drums, if I'm honest. I just want to be able to play. I just want to be able to play the drums. I get pain and pins and needles in the top of the hip when I lay on it. It's like nerve damage. Actually, that's more likely to be, because I get that in at the top of my right thigh. That's more likely to be sciatica. That is a nerve. That's not nerve damage. That's probably a trapped nerve. It is worth asking the doctor, because it might be something that the physio would sort out.
Might need a chiropractor.
Juliet takes Sweet Doggy out, letting us have as many treats as she wants. Absolutely. Each one uses drum pads and DJing. Yeah. I would actually get it seen to, Raven, because it's probably something that's solvable if you leave it. The worse it might get. Yeah, I mean, I'm a hypocrite. I've never had mine looked at, but I don't get it very often. So, yeah, because something will be causing it, but there's a good chance it might not be the hip itself. It might be something in the back or whatever, because it does sound a bit like sciatica, that. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like pins and needles, but it's painful. Yeah, pinched nerve. Call them. I live within this community. There are so many talented and lovely people who respect it. Yeah, there's a lot of talent in this community, and it's something that the three of us sort of try and encourage, whether it's music, arts, and I love that you see on a lot more channels now, different people sort of wisdom. The song that Beardo uses at the beginning of his stream is Wisdom's, the Raw song, for example, and people use different art on their streams. The Crows, one of Crow's t-shirts at the moment is going really well. I designed that. Who put a picture up of that this morning? Oh, Christy, Paranormal Pursuits, has got a red Arts and Hot Dogs t-shirt. I've seen Raven in hers, modelling hers.
Mm-hmm.
And Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
My hip problem turned out to be an impingement, but I've used exercises for the last couple of years now, pain-free. Yeah, it might be something simple as exercise, Raven.
Right.
Just a little exercise, just to loosen whatever That's what my when I did my hand in, because I couldn't move it at all. It was like in a claw shape. I'm still on camera. It was literally sort of stuck like that 6 months. And it was the physio that got me going with it again. I have constant pins and needles in it.
That's
And
weird. That's like the most comfortable shape for my hand too. Like when my wrist is hurting that much, I'll wrap my other hand around my wrist with my fingers into the palm of my hand, keep my hand formed in that special claw shape type curve.
Actually, I do hold my hand in that shape quite a bit, even though I can use my hand again. But that's what happened with my physio. I went to the physio for nearly a year, and she got my hand working again, and she did all sorts. And then when we actually finished, we decided she couldn't do any more. It was up to me. She just gave me some exercises to do and advice on how to do it. I got asked to join on that used to rehearse with a drum machine, but chose not to as they didn't look interested and wanted to play properly. They looked bored. Yeah. Get it checked out, Raven. Yeah. You're being told to get it checked out, Raven. We're going to want to know that you have. It's a fantastic community. It certainly is. Yeah. Christy bought the red one, the red hearts and hot dogs. Looks really good. Yeah, if it's only hurting in one time, sweetie, it's probably something is obviously causing it. If it's not sort of general. Yeah, I think it's the back. Sass, hello. I'm going to sneeze again.
Bless you.
Bit late. You come whenever you want to. Hope everyone is having a nice Saturday. I'm having a great Saturday because I haven't gone outside in this awful weather. Jamie's up for a collab, Wayne. That'd be awesome. I caught a little bit of the live last night, but I literally, I missed Kenny's as well. I literally just had to crash out and go to bed. I also wanted to try and get up for at least some of Dawson's because moderating for him. So sounds like carpal tunnel in the hip.
Well,
It's mind you, carpal tunnel's the same principle. I was just said something else.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I need to get this file to E-Tron. Now I know if you check your Facebook page, your community page that you made, I know I uploaded that file. You should be able to download it. It's been a while ago.
Yeah, Jamie, I'm in Northumberland, and we're the same here. We've kind of dodged it with the snow. We've only had a little bit, but this morning it was torrential rain and gale force winds. Not so bad this afternoon. Still not going out in it. Carpal tunnels in your wrists, yeah. Could be Are you Googling, Raven? Trochanteritis. Can't even say that. Made up word. Can't say it.
Trochanteritis.
Who?
Possibly, yeah. Do what now? Yeah, Googling of symptoms. That's never a good idea. Go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Northumberland people, total lunatics, being the best where we are. I'm proud of it. Itis equals infected. Does that? I don't know.
Oh, no.
I'm in Melbourne. It's 3:30 a.m. and still stinking hot. But you're in your summer. It's supposed to be stinking hot.
Mm-hmm.
We're in our winter and it's perishing.
Everybody turn your fans towards the U.S. so you can blow some of that nice warm air up this way.
We're playing Guess What Someone Else. We just started, actually. We were talking about slutty art, music, starting drums. Summer starts next week. Sounds like it started, sweetie.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been hearing. Complaining. It's hot. It's hot.
It's hot. It's not here. It's freezing.
Yeah. That's how we know Australia isn't real, because they're not having real seasons.
They have real seasons, just the wrong way around.
Yeah. It's like a different dimension.
That would really confuse me, actually. Having summer at Christmas.
Let's just have Christmas in July. Right.
No. No, leave it where it is. Hang on, the cicadas started 3 weeks ago. It's the start of summer in my book. It starts when it starts. Never mind the equinoxes. How long have we going? 3 hours. Okay, we'll start wrapping up. Cheers. Hey, sauce.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
That's the way to do it. Winters in Australia. Is it true cicadas only appears every 17 years?
I'm sure they.
So it's worth getting stuff checked out. Checked out as early as possible. So, Steph, I'll bring that up. Quite like you to send you for one anyway, just to check. Each one got them. Right.
Yeah, I think it'd be probably easier and better on the channel if you just have like an actual direct file to put to the video.
Yeah.
Just do like a 30 seconds of it or so for an intro.
Wow. It's not, it takes 17 years for one to come up out of the ground, but they're out every year. Wow. Yeah, I know. I've had carpal tunnel. And it is muscle. It's the same thing. It's like a trapped muscle with I mean, it has to be operated on if it's left too long. I didn't have to. I managed to get rid of it, but caught it early. It's painful though. That's an ooh.
Ooh.
Need to upgrade to YouTube Premium. I have YouTube Premium. Because I play all my music through YouTube. YouTube.
The YouTube.
I don't have to worry about that. All my music is on my channel.
Yeah, still on YouTube.
Well, you can go back and download it.
I never have to watch watch commercials on my own stuff.
I get commercials on my own stuff all the time, and I hate it.
Have you ever watched your stuff through freaking studio?
Well, if you go through the studio and watch it.
Yeah.
Premium is nice. Yeah, I must admit. I mean, it was a while ago, but I did the free premium trial, and I just couldn't go back to the ads. I watch YouTube all the time. It's easier not to have them. Oh, hang on. What date? What's the date today?
It is the 23rd.
Oh, it's 23rd today. Has anybody watched Wednesday yet?
No.
I think that's today.
I didn't know it came out. It's gonna be on
Yeah,
Saturday.
I'm sure they said the 23rd. I found that strange
Yeah.
that they were releasing it on a Saturday and not on a Wednesday. But yeah, I did see it was the 23rd.
I haven't gotten a notification yet, so
I don't think I'm subscribed at the minute. I'll have to pay for the subscription.
I've got it through my IMDb. It'll send me an email letting me know when something that I normally watch is on.
Never gone back from premium. Yeah, I just and with me playing my music through it. Do playlists from YouTube, and some of the music is the worst for adverts. So, but no, I can't go back to adverts on YouTube.
I wonder if my browser
No,
drowns.
I don't think it is. It's about 15 quid, I think, but it's it depends whether you're happy with the ads or not. But I say with the music and also with watching all the stuff I watch, and not just the paranormal, because I watch true crime channels and all sorts of things. I find it so much easier not to have the ads. Finest opals in the world. Is that Isn't there a big area with opals in Australia? Because I've watched the Griff Rhys Jones show where he travelled around. Sort of in caves. Are they opals? Right, guys, I'm going to start ads more annoying during live streams. Do you get them during live streams?
It depends on the channel though too.
If they
That would annoy
monetize
me because I'm always right. Lose the flow. Yeah, I think yes, I did. Jamie, I watch a lot of true crime. I'm actually planning it early next year to start combining it with supernatural, with paranormal on the channel. She's not in today, but Sheila's helping me with that. I love my true crime. Don't watch as much of it I used to because I'm doing this, but I do still watch. Okay, right. I'm starving.
Good damn.
Yeah, once we've got Christmas over, because we've got a lot of plans for December, I'm going to be combining true crime with, on this channel, I'm going to be true crime with the paranormal. So, so I actually started doing it. Most of the chat know this, but I actually started thinking about it because I found out that one very famous true crime story, and I'd known the true crime story for a long time, suddenly found out there was a haunting with it. So, that's where I got the idea from. So, are you doing the Christmas live stream? Oh, I'm not doing beardos. I didn't contact him for that. I think I missed it when he was announcing it. but I am going to be doing a Christmas live stream, not on Christmas Day, because obviously Beardo will have his. So probably doing Boxing Day or around that time. So do a longer live stream, and so people can sort of just drop in. I'll do some artwork. We've got loads of stuff that we can play during it as well, because we have been working very hard on the Christmas stuff. You saw a little taster of it. It's at the beginning of the stream with the crow song. There's all sorts of different things going on. So yeah. I don't know how long it will be. It will not be 24 hours. But we'll probably look at 6 to 8 hours or something for most of that. But I'll work out with you and Atto, as well as with Wiz and Phil, the sort of best time to sort of do it. But I'm not going to tread on the Beardo's stream, so I'm thinking Boxing Day at the minute, but I need to see what everybody else is doing first. There's no point in everybody doing them at once. He's just starting to organise this now. Yeah, I'm sure Beardo will have plenty of people sort of going in for that. So I mean, I'll be watching. I watched last year. I'll support. But we'll do one. We'll do one as well, but probably the day after. Right, guys. Thank you. I'm starving. And
You haven't starved yet.
I haven't starved yet. No, I mean, I should be waiting another hour or so to make the dinner, but no, don't leave me. I'm so bored. Oh, Raven. Yeah, we can keep going for a little bit. Depends how Wiz and Phil feel, but
I'm becoming a star energy drink.
Yeah, let's just have a look. See if there's
This still has a whole day to
anything else
go.
going on. Trouble with Saturdays, isn't it? It's easy to do a live stream in the afternoon because it's very quiet in the UK for live streams at the weekend. No, it is quiet.
Yeah, usually nothing will pop up till like later.
My goodness, Matt did 9 hours for his live stream. Woo wee!
Chill.
I noticed Lena went and put something else out.
Yeah, she premiered.
See what it was.
Yeah, have a nap, Raven. Have a nap.
She premiered at Annabelle.
Good stream. Lord, love and respect. Thank you. Matt's a lightweight. 9 hours. Great. Yeah, have a great Saturday. And as that's said, thanks to everybody who stopped in. Thank you to
Matt could go on forever as long as he's talking about himself.
I think Jimmy in there for a while. We had Joe in there for a while, but he was I know he's editing, but yeah, 9 hours is a long stretch. So you'll probably find. Actually, I've got a feeling I could have dreamt this. I've got a feeling Mr. Gray might do a live today. Yeah. Can't remember why I think that. So don't forgive me if I've got that wrong. And you'll probably find there's some premieres tonight. So I will do an art stream sometime over the next 3 days. Just don't know when. And it'll be on my regular live on Wednesday night. So, Wisdom, have you got your Monday stream planned?
No, not yet, but it'll pop up. I normally go at 8 o'clock.
Right.
I'm trying to stick
And,
to the 8 o'clock thing because that works good for me.
And you may even see Phil live at some point.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe not. I doubt you'll have any warning for it, but you know, the Crow of Judas, booyah, I'm live, bitches. Approach to live streaming, but
It's usually how it works.
so yeah. So thank you, everybody. See
Yes,
you
okay, go.
when I. Toodle.
Better lock the doors and turn the lights down low.
Oh yeah.
Put on something soft and slow.
Soft and slow.
'Cause baby, we ain't got no place to go.
No place.